Henderson Pet Store is forced to close its doors in the midst of a Contact 13 investigation. As the city considers criminal prosecution, more customers are coming forward with sick animals, and others are asking Darcy Spears to investigate what's going on with the puppies still locked inside.
I see you in there. Can you please come talk to me?
For weeks, we've been trying to get answers from an owner and employees who refuse to respond to phone calls or our direct questions.
You guys are under investigation by animal control. You have a history of citations and sick animals. What do you have to say to your customers?
Contact 13 has heard from many customers whose vet records prove Pet Pros sold them sick puppies. The latest complaint comes from the Pereira family, who reached out to us after our first report aired in late January. The family spent $4,000 on this English Bulldog puppy, bought in mid-December as a Christmas present for their daughter.
I wanted her to stay as a family because I loved her. The great thing is she's back at home.
4-year-old Azure holds back tears as she talks about Elsa, who she calls her snoring puppy.
I want to have someone to play with.
But playtime with Elsa would have to wait.
When they first saw Elsa, they say she was exhibiting symptoms of sickness in the store, but the Pet Pro staff downplayed it, saying she'd be fine. Turns out their concern was right. Elsa has spent more days in the hospital than she has here at home.
Vet records show Elsa had pneumonia and giardia, just like Richard Woods' pug, Valentino.
He stayed 5 days in the hospital.
Who was bought at Pet Pros a few weeks before Elsa.
Since December 15th, she's been in the hospital 21 days altogether, between 2 hospital visits.
Michael sent an email through the store's website.
They wrote back after she came back from the hospital, and they were like, your dog is fine. We provided the best vet care for her, all expenses paid, and she's fine. And she wasn't fine. She's still not fine.
Elsa remains on multiple medications. As we exposed in our first report, Pet Pros dogs come from states notorious for puppy mills, according to the Humane Society of the United States. Elsa came from a breeder in Arkansas, Valentino from Missouri. In states across the country, including California, New Jersey, Florida, Illinois, and Arizona, cities are passing laws that ban puppy sales in pet stores.
And I definitely think that's the way that we, as a progressive state and as a progressive city, should go.
Courtney Cox lives across the street from Pet Pros. She's worried about the dogs left inside the store since the city of Henderson issued this cease and desist order in mid-January.
Especially if any of them are sick. That just breaks my heart.
No one from the city will talk about what's going on with the puppies still locked up in cages while the store is shut down. They tell us animal control is making daily visits, but they won't say anything else, claiming it's all part of a confidential enforcement action against the store. Do you think a daily visit from Henderson Animal Control is enough?
No, I don't. I mean, I've had experience with animals, with puppies. I mean, they need so much care and interaction, and to just be locked up like this, it's going to really destroy them emotionally.
She'd like to see Pet Pros sign the animals over to the city or rescue groups or private foster homes.
It's not right to just leave them locked in there pending the outcome of this cease and desist order.
After Contact 13 started pressing the city about the fate of the puppies, we learned that some action has been taken. In just the last few days, the Pet Pros owner moved 23 dogs out of state to a pet store in Utah. That's about half the dogs that were locked up inside the closed store. Pet Pros still plans to try to reopen in Henderson, and they will be pleading their case to the city council at the February 17th meeting. Contact 13 will be there. Darcy Spears, Channel 13, Action News.